necessarily a specific technique, but it's a concept that will help control your opponent, stop your opponent, and it's pretty much a gi-specific technique. And the concept is limb entanglement. Okay, and what I do is I just get my grip, and then I keep his arm between, the way I look at it, and I've never really had anybody explain to me this way, but the way I look at it is if I keep his arm between my hips and his hips, it's hard for him to pass or do anything really too aggressive to me here, because he's going to be trying to get around his arm. Right? Right. If he tries to come this way, he can't really pass because he can't get past the arm. If he comes this way, keep the arm out here, and I keep space so I can get my legs back and get back in front of him. And I can do it with either side. And I can do 2-on-1. So I can switch if I need to. Okay? Or just block her out. But it's really tough for him to get his game on when I'm just tangling up his arm, using it to block him. Alright? And what's he doing? He's spending all his time dealing with this arm and trying to make space and putting himself off balance. Okay? Conceptually, I can do the same things. I can do the same thing from the open guard, right? Pant leg drag and all that, right? If I've got this, it's hard for him to really do anything or stop anything because I've tangled up that leg and he can't go anywhere. Okay? So the concept is just limb entanglement. Okay? So what I want you to do is get with your partner. Okay? I'll put the timer on for like 2 minutes. Okay? Get a good sleeve grip. Like notice when I do this, what am I doing? I'm kind of punching his arm. Okay? So whichever way he goes, I've got my wrist. You know, I've got a good. If I'm bent, then it's not going to be as strong. I grab it and kind of fist into the arm, and anywhere he goes, right? He's got to make space, and it keeps, like I said, I just try to keep that arm between his hips and my hips. All right? So we're just going to play with it for 2 minutes, then switch. Have one person like kind of trying to pass, and the other one entangling the arm. Okay? Let's go. We can work into this from the standing, but I just want to work from here with my shins across. So don't come down. Okay, so he's kind of, you know, if I get here, he's feeling like, hey, I'm going to be able to pass, right? Generally, because he's passed both my feet. So I'm going to have this sleeve here, right? And as he comes to try to pass, he puts pressure. But look, I keep this hand down here, okay? And as I keep this hand down here, right? As I keep this hand down here, I'm going to grab the belt. And I'm going to go, right now I'm perpendicular to him, right? He's kind of on this axis and I'm on this axis. So he feels like he can put pressure on me and flatten me out and pass. But really, what he's doing is putting himself over. Okay? This is the spicy tuna roll. Okay? So standard grip, it's not a cross grip. Because he's passing to this side, I get access to this sleeve with this hand. Okay, I'm generally going to be, like, if he's trying to pass here, I'm going to be trying to block and stuff, right? So he's trying to grab that knee, I grab this sleeve, right? Look, I grab the belt, and he put pressure on me here. What I do is roll right under him, and I come up on top. And when you have this done to you, you're like, wait a minute, I was just passed. I just got spicy tuna roll. Okay? You're nodding. It's one of those ones that you're like, I can't believe I just got hit with that. Because it's using your momentum against you. It's hard to show slow. You know, he's passing pretty fast, so I got to slow him down a little bit. But, you know, the knees across, you know he's passing. I get the sleeve, he goes to pass, right? Boom. And if he tries to roll away, or if he tries to roll towards me, that's fine, I'm here. But if he tries to roll away, I've still got the sleeve, and he's entangled. It's hard for him to get away now. Get away. Alright? That limb entanglement continues to serve me well. Okay, so same side grip. If he's not putting a lot of pressure, I can choose when to go too. Okay, if I've got this sleeve, he's here, look, I can push this arm down here, I can push this arm down here, it really doesn't matter. Once I get my grip, I'm going to kick this leg out and tuck under. Okay, but it works best when he's putting a little bit of pressure, because you just use his momentum to bring him right over. Any questions? So, my knees here, I get my shape side grip here, good grip, I push this across, I grab, as he's passed, right, he feels like he's passed. But that momentum's right there to take him over. I'm trying to shoot this leg out and duck my head under, so I go from, right, I go from where I'm kind of perpendicular to him, I'm trying to duck my head under him here and put me more parallel. And if I still got the belt in the sleeve, whichever way he decides to try to go, I'm blocking here, he tries to go away, I'm blocking here. Okay, so we're going to deal with some different grips now. If I can't get that lapel grip, you know, he's fighting it, he's not letting me get it, then I can get my sleeve grips. So I get my double sleeve grips here. Okay, I'm going to shrimp out. Okay, get my feet in the hips. Now, I'm going to do a leg lasso here. I bring my leg from under to the outside and through here, and I put the foot up in the armpit. Okay? Now, he's going to want to try to pass here. He's going to usually be grabbing this knee and trying to push this down so that he can pass. When this foot comes across, I'm letting this kind of go across his belt, and he feels like he can pass. Okay, I'm going to bring this here, and I bring him up over. See, I've got my knee across his belt, my other knee's in his armpit, and then I push him away this way. Be careful of the bicep slicer right here. If I keep this hand trapped and I put my hips down, there's a bicep slicer there. So let that go, because that's an illegal move in IBJJF. So, can't get my collar grip, he's fighting, I get my sleeve grips. Okay? Shrimp, get my feet up in the hips to block him and get some space. The top hip here, right, I'm kind of on my side. I bring this leg out and I make a leg lasso. Now, he's going to be trying to get past this foot. I can kind of let him, right, kind of trick him into thinking he's there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up under him. Okay, I'm pointing this knee to the ground, which brings his balance over me here, right? My knee is here, my foot's out on the other side, my shin's across his hips. Okay, I want to lift him up, and then I take him back this way where he has no base with the arm that I'm controlling. And I come right up to the knee and belly. Okay, last time a little quicker. Trying to get these grips, can't. Get my sleeve. As he tries to pass. Okay. And I can do the same thing standing. So he stands, boom, okay. I make my leg lasso. Thinks he's going to pass. I come here. Look, I pick up the pant leg. Okay, I come under him. And I take him in. Okay, easier if you feel it from the knees first, and then try it standing. Okay? It's from the spider guard, foot and bicep, and I'm going to do the same type of thing. I'm going to get into position here, and I'm going to go foot and bicep. He's going to not like this. He's going to want to like since I'm taking him off balance here, he's going to want to move this way anyways. So as he starts to move, I bring my shin across his belly. And again, I'm going to point my foot over this direction here. Okay? My shin comes across his belly. I'm driving him over this way. And I bring him up to knee and belly. Okay? So we're here. Shrimp out. Okay? My spider guard, I put that foot in the crook of the elbow, right? Not up on the bicep, but up in the crook of the elbow. As I push, I sit up on my knee. He doesn't like this. He feels like I'm going to try to shrimp that way, so he starts to move this way. Okay? He can even stand up. I put my foot across. I grab, when he stands, I grab the pant leg. Careful not to put your fingers up inside. It's an illegal grip. I can grab a quick pistol grip. Okay? Now I come under. I shrimp under. As I push him over this way. And I come to the knee and belly. And I've got the sleeve and the pant leg on the side. Okay? So a little bit quicker. Looks like this. Oops. Okay, starts to work his pads. Boom. I pick this up. Right? Hips under. Boom. Standing guard, when he's standing in my guard, some of the attacks that I can do, right? We did sweep classes, right? So we do all sorts of sweeps, but we can also attack. Now the attacks are still the same, the arm bar, the triangle, the omoplata. It's just that the details change because he's standing up. And the main thing is that I want you to watch for is how I get my hips up, okay? How I get my hips up and use that, putting my hips up in the air is what's going to make it effective from changing from he's on his knees to he's standing up. Okay? So we start from the guard here. He stands in my guard. Okay? It's very strong to have a cross grip from here. Okay? But sometimes I don't, and I have a standard grip. So I'm going to show you some stuff to do from the cross grip. I'm going to show you some stuff to do from the standard grip. Okay? If I have a standard grip, okay, just straight across here, cat's paw or pistol, doesn't matter. I'll give you over cat's paw, works better for my hand. Okay, what I can do here is reach under the leg, okay, and he starts worrying about the sweep. But really what I'm doing is using this to bring my leg out and around. Okay, this leg comes up in the armpit just like it did when we were on the ground. Okay, I underhook the leg so that I can change. Look, I go from looking in his face, right, to looking in his ear. But see where my hips are? Where are my hips in relation to his elbow? Above it, right? So look, I'm here, I'm holding on to this, right? He doesn't have any base over that way. So even if he tries to stay standing, right, if I put the pressure over here, he really doesn't have much of a defense. And if I don't finish the arm lock with him standing, then I can bring him down and finish it with him up. Okay. So standard grip, he stands, all right? I'm going to underhook the leg, right? But why would I not do the handstand sweep here? What do I need for the handstand sweep? What's in the name of it? The handstand, right? I can't do that because I'm controlling the sleeve. So I can turn this into an attack, okay? I kick this out, keeping my hips up. I change my angle, okay? Boom. Now, I can finish the attack here, or if he defends, okay, and I need to take him down. Look, he has no base over there. I just need to keep his elbow close, keep his elbow up here. My butt in, right, knees tight, pulling with my feet, hug the arm, take it out for the arm bar. Okay, if you can get it, if he's standing close enough, reach all the way through to here. Okay, see how I'm blocking that leg? Now when I come around, see he's got no base there. Okay. can't always reach that. You can't always reach that far leg, but if you can, it gives you more torque, gets your hips out. Okay, one last time. You want to see? Okay, same side grip. He stands, underhook. Look, right away. I kick this out. I get my hips out. They're up above his elbow here. Okay, I'm holding on to this. If I need to, I can switch to hugging it. Look, I can come across to here, grab the pant, block the leg. Now I use my legs to push him over this way. He's got no base there. Okay, hold on to that. Finish the arm lock. So arm lock from the guard, okay? Or from the standing guard. Keeping those hips up above his elbow, up on that arm. Let's do it. Okay. Sometimes he'll even have this sleeve, right? He'll have that kind of a grip. So to kind of, I come over and I grab this to kind of mess with his program. Right now he's like, oh man, you know, because he wants to control this sleeve and stand up and start pushing on my knees and stuff like that with his hand. So if I can get a hold, as he's going for this, and I get this grip, now I'm killing his game, okay? So now, I'm gonna open up, foot in the hip. Okay, look, I can underhook this leg, right? Now look, where am I? Foot in the hip, my hips are up high. Look, foot in the hip. Triangle, he's still standing. Okay, I should be able to finish this here because where is he? Head down, butt up, right? In order to defend this, he needs to get his butt down and his head up. He needs to come back down to his knees, okay? Guys won't do that. They'll get to here and they'll keep fighting with their butt up and they'll try to stack it, right? And when he tries to stack, look, where am I? Coming back under that leg, back under that leg, I can hit the arm lock or I can finish the triangle. So we can use that same off balancing that we did with the arm lock if he's trying to stack to defend the triangle. Okay. I used to show a version where you bring this behind your head, right, to get nice and deep, but it's really tough to do. Okay, it's not high percentage because for me to get this all the way in here is really tough. Okay, so but if I'm here and he stands, yeah, I've got that cross grip. Look, I control this foot, I underhook it. But if I'm not in a good position, my hips are too far away to do the arm lock. See, I'm down too far. It's okay, right? So when we were up here with the regular grip, I can hit this arm lock, keeping my hips up high. But if I'm down here, if maybe I'm here, right, and I've slipped down too far now to do it, switch it up. Okay, look, same side, foot in the hip. Now look, I can make space here. Okay, how's that, Paul? Right, I'm pushing here, I'm pulling here and here. Now he's more worried about his balance and where he's gonna go, and I bring him right up. Look, where are my hips? Up high, foot in the hip, hips up high, pulling the arm across, right? Lock, foot down, away, squeeze, he's done, okay? If he's defending, right, trying to get out of there, look, I can come back to this leg, get a hold of this other leg, and do the same type of sweep that we did before. And I can usually finish this as a triangle, and if not, what do I have? That arm lock right there. Okay, so it stands up in my guard, cross grip, my hips are down too low to go for the arm lock anyway, so either one. I'm either here, my hips are too low, so I go to my cross grip. Look, I underhook with the foot in the hip. Okay, now he's going to be worried about, he might start messing with this leg and stuff like that, but that's fine because look, his grip on my knee, right? Look, I'm pushing him out to make space to bring my foot through. Okay, boom, foot comes through. Look, I kick up, hips are high, lock it up. Okay, I should be able to finish here. If he's trying to stack me, right, stack me, come around, look, and come under. Boom. I can finish. Right now, I'm kind of leaving this. Where do we want this to finish this? All the way up in the tip of my knee, here, okay? But I'm trying not to, but if I don't get it, hug that arm, even if he's defending, right? Hug the arm, it's my whole body versus his grip. You go? Sure. Let's give it a try. Somebody's asked, do I have to underhook this leg? No, you don't have to underhook it, but if I grab it like this, it's easier for him to kick out. Okay? So if I come here and he tries to kick out, okay, he's right where I want him. Alright, so I'm here. Look, I'm going to drop this leg out. If I can pass this midstream, I pass it, right? Now look, I need to get my hips up because I want to bring my leg down on the back of his arm here. The omoplata. Okay, he can either collapse or he can forward shoulder roll. Sorry, guys. A little more advanced, the forward shoulder roll, try to escape. And what does that turn into? Sweet. Sweet, right? But where is it? Get out from here. Okay. Okay, so this cross grip is great for the omoplata and the, okay, look, cross grip. I underhook the leg. Okay, what I try to do is do this at the same time. I try to pass this off at the same time as I'm bringing this leg around. Right? Get my grip. Look, I bring my hips up so that my leg comes down on the back of his arm. Hips up, leg down on the back of his arm. Generally, guys are going to forward shoulder roll on this leg, or on this shoulder. Okay, on the arm that I'm attacking, if you're doing this, do the forward shoulder roll. Okay? Now look. Here, here. Right, escape. There's not a lot of places you can go from here. Right, so I'm covering here. I can bring my knee in, come to the hip, come side control, and you go to north south. Now I can finish the arm. If he fights it, then I can finish the omoplata from there. Okay, so. On the omoplata, I don't have to put my foot on the hip, right? He stands, like with the triangle, we kind of need to get this foot on the hip, but if I can't get there, he's staying pretty tight to me here, okay? I come under, kick out. If I can switch this off, try to match grips at the same time here, okay? Make sure that I'm bringing the leg down. If he tries to base out, keep his base, no problem. Just come to here, let go of the leg, sit up. Legs out, finish the omoplata. Okay, but I need to use this spin. I need to use this spin